Hi guys, it's Starcy Mentality back at you again with another video, and this is my second video that I was gonna do in addition to my reparations video that I did previously. In this video, we're gonna be talking about kind of my commentary on the foundational Black American conversation that I've been seeing on Twitter. Really interesting, and I was in my room and I was exercising my throat chakra alone, where I had the download of kind of the argument that in the problem that foundational Americans are having. I am what you would consider a foundational American. I am not, and I don't have African parents from straight from Africa who are immigrants. Um, I don't have that experience. I am a foundational Black American. I even do believe that I am Native American because not enough of my family, although we rep Africa and we understand our features and our history appeals to Africa, I'm actually kind of questioning. Um, am I really even African, or am I Black Indian or a tucked in Indian? Either way, I'm going to embrace both sides, both cultures. I love it. I love it. I love Egypt. I love the Mans. I love the Olmecs. Okay, if you look at the Olmecs, they look like me. I'm gonna try to find that picture and have it as the cover photo for this. But let's just get into it, okay? Disclaimer. I call this the manifesto for foundational Black Americans. In short, I don't want to add to the further division from my brothers and sisters in Africa, the traditional usage of this language, of this thinking, right? But I want to raise awareness that they are using us as instruments to not only divide us, but to further their agenda. Okay? Hashtag foundational Americans. Hashtag the manifesto. Hashtag it be your own people. Okay? The way I look at it is, my ancestors built this country. That before there was a U.S. Army, it was them. Blood, bone, and tears for this nation. Kamala Harris' father is Jamaican. Her ancestors didn't have to build this country. Obama's father is Kenyan. His ancestors was then snatched from their land and forced to build this nation in chains. I feel like Democrats put politicians that look like me in my face. But these individuals aren't Black like that. They say, I will only be passing legislation for Black people. My question is, why not? It's because they have the privilege to not represent foundational Black American ideologies. Louis Farrakhan, Mr. Islam, Malcolm X, Kanye West have used their platforms to denounce the vaccine, to promote reparations. Obama and Kamala are just symbols of freedom. They don't really represent our values or our experiences. And if they did, they will be labeled difficult, anti-Semitic, unfit to lead, conspiracy theorist. I'm just saying, in a democracy, you have to represent everyone. You can represent the Black American whose parents are immigrants. We need that in Congress. But who really represents us? That they haven't condemned, because really it's white supremacy. And really, they use our faces for their agendas. Okay? So that's the ending of that piece. And for a little bit of background, I am not only a multimedia, um, multi-communications, multimedia journalist as a major, but I am a political science minor. Yes, y'all, I'm trying to go into political science journalism. My ideal is to have a B as what you call it, political journalism, okay? And rather as local, federal, doesn't matter, right? Actually, we need more local journalists politically, so I'll probably be a local political reporter. But um, I'm concerned that Black Americans are not being represented. Now, in my political science courses, we're learning about democracy, representation, and I actually believe the Democrats are playing us for a fool. They're using Black people as faces, but they don't really share our experiences. Like you have to imagine what it is like for Obama or what it's like for Kamala when they're like, I'm Black, but my parents are immigrants. You understand? My parents don't have the knowledge of where they came from, what country they came from. Matter of fact, I think we come from maybe some countries in Africa, but I actually believe that born and raised here in America. Okay, this all me. Okay, Black Hawk, Cherokee, the bands. Okay, this is where I'm from. Okay, and maybe a few Africans. I'm not, because we were blended, mixed up together during the transatlantic slave trade, even all the way back in Egypt, all the way back in ancient history. There is a connection between the Americas and Africa. Okay. I remember I said in a previous video on this channel about that, like there's always been a connection between the two cultures, even though they were oceans away from each other. So why I don't like us, oh, well, you don't represent me, oh, you're not really Black like that, like why I kind of agree but don't feed into that conversation because it's kind of divisive. What I will say is Congress needs to work on recruiting African Americans that are the face for that party that have our stories. Because funny enough, every politician that I know that is from Africa, not from Africa, African American, either don't talk about reparations, don't mention it, right? Or they're getting condemned and shamed about it. It's really like, what do you mean? So, tell me what your thoughts are below. What are your thoughts on this conversation? What they call it, the FBA. FBAs out there, how you feeling? I'm one of you. Okay. And so just comment down below what your thoughts are. Please like, share, and subscribe. I'll be ending the video here. I love y'all. Bata.